Assalamu alaikum my friends. Today I'm going to show you how to write a Playscript. Okay, what exactly is a Playscript? A Playscript is very similar to a story. A Playscript is usually planning for dialogues in a play, like there is this play on a stage and the director writes Playscript in order to plan out whose dialogues go where and when they're supposed to be said. The Playscript lets the characters know who needs to say what and when to say it. It includes a list of characters, dialogues, and directions that need to happen on stage. Okay. Example. I'm sorry that my example is a bit fuzzy. As you can see, this is a Playscript. There are multiple scenes in Playscript, and it's not important for it to be just 3. There can be even 10,000, as many as you want. But it's best if you plan the scenes wisely. Okay, over here is the Playscript. Okay. The family is in the car on the way to the seaside. David, whining. Dad, are we nearly there yet? Megan shows David. I'm getting fed up with you. Dad, angrily. Look, it's bad enough driving for 2 hours without having to listen to you two arguing. Mom, snap it. Be quiet, you two. Find something to do with yourselves. Megan, whining. But Mom, I've read all my comics and done all my puzzles. David, I read my comic too, whines. And I've listened to my story tapes. Mom, okay, then let's play I Spy for a while. You start, Megan. Megan looks at David. I spy with my lie something that begins with F. Scene 2. Everyone looks tired. David, I give up. It's too hard. What do you spy as something beginning with F? Megan, pointing at David. F is for fool. Mom, frowning at Megan. Megan, that's nasty. Apologize at once. Megan, quietly. Sorry. Here I go. David, a pause while David thinks. He looks very confused. David, I spy with my lie something that begins with G. Scene 3. Everyone looks really tired again. Megan, this is too hard. Tell us what you spied that starts with G. David, excitedly. Jumper. Jumper is a sweater. Okay. Mom, David, that begins with J. Never mind, it's the right sound. Megan laughs. Never mind, David. Dad slows down suddenly. Dad, look, everybody, pointing. I spy with my lie something that begins with S. Pauses. It's the C, and we're here at last. Okay. Rules of the Playscript. A Playscript will include a list of characters at the very beginning, which is the cast, as you can see over here. Okay, it may be divided into acts then which are divided into scenes. Each scene will have a description of the setting at the start and then the character's dialogue. Dialogue is set out with the character's name on the left, then a colon, and then the dialogue without the speech marks. Okay. Stage directions for the actors are written every now and again in italics and brackets. As you saw over here, this is the brackets. So in the brackets, you might have seen that in the example I showed you that when Megan and David are whining, it's written in italics and in brackets. The dialogue and stage directions shouldn't be under a character's name. Even if the character's name is long but others are short, you should bring the short ones forward. A Playscript is written in present tense. Okay, here's an example. Playscript, I spy. Cast, Mom, Dad, David, and Megan. It may be divided into acts, which are then divided into scenes. As you can see, this is the scene 1. Here's the dialogue and the stage direction. Okay, each scene will have a description of the setting at the start and then the character's dialogue. Here is the setting. At the beginning of the scene and the character's dialogue that starts with the scene. Okay, here's this is from another Playscript. As you can see, the character's name is on the left side of the page. There are no speech marks, and there are not supposed to be any speech marks in a Playscript. Okay, the colon before the dialogue. Okay. Stage directions for the actors are written in italics and brackets. Okay, as you can see, it's written in brackets and in italic over here. The place where David's stage direction is whining. Okay, the dialogue or stage directions shouldn't be under a character's name. Okay, as you can see that the last dialogue in the play script I Spy, which was the dad's dialogue. As you can see, the dialogue is long, but even though the dialogue is long, the dialogue isn't under the character's name. Okay. A play script is written in present tense. As you can see, the whole play script is written in present tense. Title. Okay, every story, script, poem, etc. has a title. If the story you're writing already has a name, it's best you go with the current name. Like I'm writing on Little Red Riding Hood, I will keep that as my title instead of putting any other title. Okay, the cast, which are the characters, the list of characters. Cast is the form of appearance of something, especially someone's features or complexion. The character is something. The cast of my script will be written like this. Cast: Little Red Riding Hood, Wolf, Grandma, Mother, and Hunter. Okay, play script I Spy. As you can see over here, the cast is over here. Okay, let's write our own play script. I've told you all the main points of a play script. Now it's time to write our own. Unless you're in a hurry to write a play script, it's best to practice on a story which you know, like Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, or any other which is a really famous one. Practice makes perfect. Practice, 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 practice. Practice makes perfect. Okay, the planning. You can make a sketch like this on a piece of paper to plan out your script. Okay, story in which I am going to make my story on, or the script on. Little Red Riding Hood. Characters: Little Red Riding Hood, Wolf, Grandma, Mother, and Hunter. Number of scenes: 4. Okay, scene 1. Narrator. Scene 1 in the kitchen. Narrator: There was once a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. Her name wasn't actually Little Red Riding Hood. She was called that because of the red hood she wore. Mother: Softly, sweetie, come here. Red Riding Hood, standing at the door. Yes, Mother. Mother, packing the basket. Can you deliver this basket with cakes to Grandma? She has come down with the flu. Red Riding Hood: Of course, Mother. Mother: Are you sure you know the way? Red Riding Hood: Yes, I do, Mother. Mother: Don't talk to anyone you don't know. Red Riding Hood: Okay, bye, Mother. Mother: Bye, sweetie. Okay. Scene 2. Through the forest. Narrator: Red Riding Hood skips happily, taking little steps to look at the squirrels, rabbits, and flowers. The path was so beautiful, Red Riding Hood forgot her mother's words. Red Riding Hood: What a beautiful place. Wolf: Oh, hello, little girl. Red Riding Hood: Why, hello, Mr. Wolf. Wolf: Where are you going? Little Red Riding Hood: To my grandma's cottage. Wolf, thinking deeply: Why don't you take the path over there? It's a shortcut. Red Riding Hood: Okay, thank you, Mr. Wolf. Bye. Wolf: See you later, little girl. Ha ha. Narrator: The wolf wanted to trick Red Riding Hood by telling her there is a shortcut, which actually was a long path, so he could get to her grandma's house before her and eat her grandma. After Red Riding Hood went, the wolf ran to grandma's cottage, while Red Riding Hood slowly goes through the long path. Scene 3. In the cottage. Narrator: The wolf comes to the cottage and scares Grandma. Poor Grandma faints. The wolf is just about to eat Grandma when he hears a hunter outside the cottage. The wolf quickly puts on Grandma's sleeping gown and cap and lies down in Grandma's bed while poor Grandma has been locked in the closet. Suddenly, Red Riding Hood comes in. Red Riding Hood: Hello, Grandma. How are you? I brought some cakes to cheer you up. Okay. Wolf, trying to make his voice sound like Grandma. Why, hello, Red Riding Hood. I am fine. Wow, these cakes smell great. Red Riding Hood comes closer to Grandma, who is actually the wolf. Oh, what big eyes you have. Wolf: All the better to see you with. Red Riding: And what big ears you have. Wolf: All the better to hear you with, Red Riding Hood. And what big nose you have. Wolf, all the better to smell you with, Red Riding Hood. Oh, what big teeth you have. Wolf, pouncing on Red Riding Hood. All the better to eat you with. Narrator. Just then the hunter slams open the door and chases the wolf away. Grandma gets conscious and opens the closet. Scene 4. We are all safe. Scene 4. We are all safe. Okay, narrator. After everyone calms down, they all sit on the table as Red Riding Hood weeps. Grandma. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Comes closer to Red Riding Hood. What happened, dear? Red Riding Hood. Mother told me not to speak to anyone I don't know. But I forgot that. All this is my fault. Grandma. There, dear. Don't cry. Everything is okay. Wipe your tears while I make some tea and our friend Mr. Hunter can drop you home. Red Riding Hood. Okay. Red Riding Hood. Grandma. Mr. Hunter, would you like some cake? Hunter. Yes, please. Narrator. They all enjoyed tea and cake. Later, Mr. Hunter dropped Red Riding Hood home and she told her mom the story and promised never to forget her mother's warning. Okay, the end. I hope now you know how to write a Playscript. Until next time, Allah Hafiz. Make sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And here are little tips from how 10 steps to become a better writer. Write even more. Write even more than that. Write even more than that. Write when you don't want to. Write when you do. Write when you have something to say. Write when you don't. Write every day. Keep writing. And again, till next time, Allah Hafiz. I really hope that my presentation helped you to learn how to write a Playscript, and inshallah in the future my instructions will be helpful to you. Bye.